So this little dog's been dying for a game of frisbee. We haven't really been in the types of landscapes where she's been able to play, sort of sharp rocks everywhere and nowhere to contain her. There's no dog park here, but this is a fenced off kids play area. Nobody else here, so give her a burn and back on the road. We are burning through. We've had a look at all the campgrounds around, including gravel pits, blah 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 blah. There's nothing that looks particularly promising. We're heading to one now, it's 2 hours away, and then if that doesn't look any good, we're going to head to Normanton. Is that right, Alex?
Yep.
Then until we get to Cloncurry, there's nothing really that's particularly promising as well. Maybe one ex mine. Hopefully that'll be alright. But yeah, we might have to do a bigger stint through here than we thought than we were planning to. Initially I wanted to do a bit of a burn, but Alex wanted to spend a bit more time through here, but we may not have a choice. It just doesn't seem like there's anything around, and we can't camp right on the roadside, so it might be 2 days from here to Cloncurry, or 2 days from here to Mount Isa, depending on how we feel.
Mertz has found the only shade in this part of Queensland. And we've just stopped here to have some lunch. It's hot. It's hot.
Alright, we've made it. The Cumberland Chimney. The Holy Grail. And this is it. This is the end of the trip. Thanks for watching. This is everything that Alex and I wanted to see. Australia's got nothing more to offer as far as I'm concerned. So we were reading a review of one of the campsites further down south from here. Reckon you need to get fly hats, so I mean we definitely don't need them towards the centre, so we might as well get them now. What is the name of the campsite? Leichhardt campsite.
Leichhardt Lagoon.
Leichhardt Lagoon campsite, which is about 8 k's back from where we came. So we're just arriving at the campground. A reasonable day of driving for us compared to what we've been doing. We've been on the road since 9:30, it's 3:30, so 6 hours of driving. It's pretty good going. The place has showers and toilets, so it should be a pretty quick setup. Kick back with a drink, have a bit of carbonara for dinner. Sound good to you, Alex?
Yes.
Let's relax.
Yes.
In 3,850 kilometres, that's the first live kangaroo we've seen. Unbelievable.
Beautiful.
It's just literally too. So we're smashing through this pack up this morning. It's 33 km/h winds, 45 km/h gusts. We just gotta get out of here. Not bothering with coffee until we find a more sheltered spot. We were gonna stay in Dobbin Mine, just outside Three Ways, but it's still windy there. We're just trying to get as far south as we can because it is less windy south, but the less time we have to spend in the wind, the better, because it's miserable. There's nothing to see around here. There's nothing off the roads. It's just a straight drive, so we're just gonna smash it. Like 5.5 hours today or something. It'll get us down just outside of Isa to the Kathleen mine, which is a free camp. hopefully we can find a shelter spot there.
Morale low. No, we're alright. So we ducked into Normanton and uploaded video, went to the bakery, had some coffee, all that sort of stuff, and now we're just settling in for about 5 hours on the road.
Yeah.
5 hours? Yeah, for about 5 hours on the road. Mertz is all tucked in. She's living her best life. She's having a big old sleep. And at some point we'll pull over for a coffee and we'll give her a run with Shannon Frizzell. Frisbee. We can't say that word too loud. But yeah, we'll check in later when hopefully things are better. Unlikely.
So, what are we? Hour and a half from destination. About 100 km from Cloncurry. Don't think we need anything from there. Just cruise on through and into the campsite. Hopefully it's a good one. Still a bit breezy here. Hopefully it will die off by the time we get to our site. Mertz is having a bit of a cruise. Nice to be out of the car. Nothing much else going on. More kilometres.
Well, well, well. Look who landed on their feet. That's me. Hello, friend.
Hey buddy.
You in a good mood?
I don't have any reason not to be. Pretty bloody good spot. Even if it's a little bit of wind around, but man. A couple of flies around, but man. I think we better relax. Got a bit of kangaroo, it's just been salted. I'm peeling some garlic to throw in there as well with a bit of olive oil, and that'll sit for the duration of me preparing the rest of the food, which will be a bit of beetroot. I was going to do it with rocket, but I think the rocket might be dead now. Some asparagus, and I was going to sort of make a bit of a raspberry sort of saucy thing to go with the kangaroo with some Barker's raspberry jam, so see where that goes.
Sounds like camping food.
Oh yeah.
What an absolute relief to find this place. It's super popular, so we were a little bit worried that it would be busy and that we'd miss out on a good spot or that we'd just be too close to anyone else, but I mean, nada. There are some people in the background, beyond our tent. Can't really see them. Far enough away you can't really hear them talking or anything. Although I did hear the woman having a little bit of a yell last night. This is heaven.
Hey.
How good.
Yeah. It's a bloody good spot. It's nice. It's nice to have a bit of sun on a chilly morning. No wind. It's just finally feel like we can have a day off.
I don't know if we've just had like days of misery, wind, or what, but we love this place.
It's the perfect spot.
We're
Finally.
so happy.
It's just like there's shelter everywhere, there's shade, the weather's nice and cool, like
There's so much room.
yeah.
Like we were just saying, 100 campers could be here and you still wouldn't be close to anyone. It's enormous.
Abundant firewood, like great views. It's just not too dusty or anything. Like it's just such a good spot.
You can see why people in the reviews say came for one night, stayed for 8, as Ollie's mum sent us in a message, because it's so good. There's so much room, and there's heaps of room for kids to play around on bikes, or if you want to go a little bit further and have more privacy, you can do that. Like it's just so good. We're so happy.
I actually feel like we're camping now and not just like driving from A to B. It sort of felt like just we've been going between campsites trying to find the best sort of campsite for the night, but none of them really good enough to like want to stay. But finally there is one that's worth staying, and it's only taken like 1,500 kilometres since the last really enjoyable one.
We'll be leaving some good reviews on this one, that's for sure. Laundry time for me. Ollie's just shot over to get me some change, but I'll be spending my next roughly hour here while Ollie goes and sorts out all the other little jobs that we need done. Yeah, fun.
Alright, so I've made a few stops. Bunnings, super cheap, Autobarn, fuel, coffee shop, Kmart, Coles. I'm sure there was something else there as well. But now we're going to head to BCF, and we've got to stop at Harvey Norman. And I think that's it. Lots of errands today, just a necessity. Actually, we also went to the Liquor Super Barn, or whatever it's called. Liquor Warehouse.
Super fun.
They're all some bullshit like that. Alright, bye.
Heading up to the abandoned uranium mine. Ollie's mum's a little bit worried about it. My mum's not, because I didn't tell her.
Chernobyl, Mary Kathleen, abandoned mine, here we come.
We shouldn't joke about that.
So it's the second time today we've been sent on a wild goose chase by Google Maps. Trying to find the Mary Kathleen abandoned uranium mine, following the maps, and this 4-drive track has just become progressively more and more overgrown and unused, and we've been on this track for what, about 10 minutes, Alex?
Yeah.
And just come to a complete dead end. It looks like there might have been a rock slide up there, and that's why this section's closed. But we had 2 people behind us when we started, and then we turned off, and they didn't. And we were like, Google Maps it sounds this way, we'll be alright. Don't trust Google Maps when it comes to the outback.
Also, Ollie's put a few new bush pinstripes on my car.
No.
Not happy? You'll be paying to get them fixed? Yep.
So it was meant to be a 6-kilometre drive up to the abandoned uranium mine site. It's turned into a 2-hour bloody mission. It's 5:15 and now we're in a bit of a rush to get showers done and get dinner sorted before it gets too dark. So chicken's been on for half an hour or so. Those coals are bloody hot, eh? Chicken's at like 50 something, so maybe another 15-20 minutes so it's all done. We're not really starving at the moment, so just let it cool down and maybe whack in some rolls or something. Just enjoying the twilight. See you in the morning.